Because this situation should not happen, right? If you put all this time investment into killing the bot lane like 5 times, but then they get the 600 gold shutdown for free.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work undone right there. I think that's a skill to develop. Like when you recognize you're on the other side of your strong side, you need to be able to know where the jungler is going to come from, what he's going to try to do here. So I'd rather your bot lane live than trade 1-for-1 here. This is like very bad.
Yeah, then this was the play.
This is good, but why are you not in the third bush? Is it warded?
I wasn't sure if it was warded. I thought it would be less likely to be warded in the middle brush. Is that a bad line of thought?
No. If Maokai's in the bush, then I mean, if it's warded, then you guys should just back off anyway. Nothing's gonna happen. I guess. No. I think you should just go third bush every time, unless you know it or believe that it's warded, right?
Yeah.
Also, don't you go third bush because you want to dive on this wave anyway? Because it's cannon. So like, doesn't matter if it's warded, right?
Yes, that is.
I wasn't thinking dive at all, but I guess that is possible.
Oh, it's very easy dive. Like it's like free.
The problem is you didn't recognize it was a cannon, and then yeah, like this gank is actually so much easier if you play it like a dive. You see how you're all juggling turret aggro? If MF just pushed the wave and then Maokai ults, look how much easier like this dive's gonna be. Because the minions are gonna tank the wave. I tank the initial dive, right? But instead you guys are juggling all the damage one by one. MF takes two.
You gotta get him on that cannon wave stuff.
Is Nick ready for the cannon wave stuff? Are you ready to time cannon waves?
Time cannon wave, as in like know the time.
Know the timers,
you just look at the wave. You don't need a time. You just look at the wave.
You're not.
It's also every 1:30.
All I do, I just see. Oh, I just count. Like I'm like, all right, this is the third wave. It's a cannon wave. All right, it's two more waves.
Yeah.
You just think about every cannon wave if you can use it. That's what like helped me the most.
Yeah, this definitely would have been easy dive. Really is level 5. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. We probably should have just kept playing bot side. What happened in this whole sequence? Oh, if you're at first move. And now what?
Now I'm getting impatient for no reason.
No. Oh, MF's dead again. We did a. This is actually. Alright, this is the second time I've seen this when we were reviewing your game. You have a fed 80 carry and he keeps dying. Obviously, he's not fed anymore because of the previous play, but probably still play around bot, right? I mean, maybe you can play around Fiora. Nah, top's just AFK farming. Probably still play around bot, yeah. We need to make sure our boy is alive if you want to play around him. Okay, we're trading objective for bot tower. Fair enough. Zac is not the best matchup in Singed. Alright, Nick, review this clip for me. How could we have played this? How could we have approached this better?
I shouldn't be approaching it at all until Fiora's in range. Like, Maokai's really low. I don't see a reason to even take the fight. Just run mid and push that out.
Yeah, so Maokai's dead.
And definitely don't have to leave Misfortune to die there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy just burrowed in. If he
Yeah, and I
W's
wasn't
you,
even
he's
looking at
just
her.
dead.
Yeah, yeah.
If he W's you, Millie walks up. I don't know. I mean, Millie shouldn't be that bad of a player to walk up, but it looks like she would. Yeah, you're gonna get a double clap right here. Alright, I mean, come on, man. Isn't this is a problem? How is this center that was 0-2 early game now like level 10 with 2.5 items? This should be a free game. We just need to work on like it's the small details of not the small details I'm thinking about, but the first thing we talked about was you need to keep your goods safe, right? If you invested all your time into this lane, you can't have them just randomly giving a free shot down back, right? It's just not. You're not gonna. Yeah, it's like it's not good. You gotta keep your goods safe. All right, what's the main thing to look at this game?
Let me look at my notes to remember. Oh yeah, there was a fight in the river that I wanted to look at. About 5.5 minutes in.
All right, we're clearing up. Actually, this is a game where I think you could clear down, by the way, because you have so much setup with your bot lane versus Nidalee Caitlyn. So I think this is a game where you should have considered passing down for sure, even though you're Warwick versus double range. Oh, what?
I don't know what that was about.
I'm
getting the freest games ever, and yet I'm losing both of them.
Charity work. Damn, bro, you just 1v2ing. Okay.
Yeah, so I thought I could stall here. Now, one thing I did notice in my review is I wasn't pinging hardly at all because I was so focused on dodging Nidalee spears. But is this just like completely unrealistic to try to take this fight, or?
Yeah, pinging. Okay, so let's say they do come, you're gonna get the scuttle, but you're ruining your teammates' lanes because both lanes are literally crashing on the tower as you walk in, right?
Yeah.
So I would definitely say the main takeaway from this situation in future situations is you need to look at your lane, the team's lane states, and check if it would make sense for them to come. It only makes sense for you if you tunnel on yourself personally because you're really strong, right? That you can be in this river, but the teammates don't
Did
want to
Mila
be.
not have enough time to clear? Because she like cleared a decent chunk, started to walk up and then went back for the next wave.
Oh yeah, no, she can definitely come. But if you're relying on your teammates' movement to like make this play work, it's already like not good.
Gotcha.
Because she did move, but she didn't move as fast as possible. And also, you needed a ward for this bush. You didn't have one, so it's pretty dangerous to just walk past this bush like this.
Yeah.
Hey, even if Nyla's here, you're still fucked. Maybe they clean up there. I don't know. So let's say we play the situation out. Future theoretical scenario. We'll definitely be checking or just looking at the minimap on both waves crashing. Then I would say you either swap to topside grubs, like you just skip your golems and do 3 camp top into the grubs, or you're looking for. No, you're probably not looking for bot gank. I don't think it's worth your time right now. You just need a rush 6. Now it is a bit AFK. Oh, here we go. Good map movement right there.
This fight against Yone, I feel like it's winnable. I've tried reviewing it. I think I E too early, but I'm still not sure 100% that I win it.
No, you don't win it. I mean, you win. You might win with the any follow-up, but you don't win the short trade 1v1, right? He's got lethal tempo, you've got PTA, he's 2 levels up on you, he's got berserkers, you've got swifties, right? There's so many like details in which he's got bone plating, like I could go on. He's got D shield, got nothing. So I think the approach to this situation is you have to all in him. You don't take the 1v1 trades, only the with any in your area. Did you see here how he like he starts the fight with 6 lethal stacks, right? You both disengage.
Yeah.
Now he's got 6 lethal. Oh, 5.
I gotcha.
It's
so she has to be there from the beginning for this to be fine.
Like the way you verse Yone is you don't allow him to extend the fight. It has to be short fights. Then he's fucked. Yeah, 0. Like imagine he starts the fight with 0 lethal stacks and no Q stacks. Or you might Q on, he might Q on the crab, but that's whatever. As long as he doesn't get his passive up like this, it's This Annie should never die or get close to dying, even if she misplayed the fight. I say this because I've literally died to Yearn so many times I've had to play it, learn exactly what he wants to do and what he doesn't want. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, we don't get the movement speed anymore.
I was so sad when he
why does that not work? Doesn't your W just automatically keep going?
No. So if I enter combat because he used a smite, like if I enter combat in any way, my W loses the movement speed.
Oh, okay. It's like a Mobius. I see.
Yeah. So if I smite him, if he hits me with anything, it's gone. That's why I have swiftness boots to dodge skill shots, so I don't lose the movement speed.
Yeah.
Is it fair to assess that as like as long as I hit the ult, I'm fine, or is that still bad to go for on the brand there?
Do you solid kill him if you hit it? Or do you need the assistance? That's the question.
I would need the Blitzcrank. Yeah, I need him to be able to hook.
Yeah, I think that then it's not a good play. Yeah. I would say yes, okay. It's about execution if you can solo kill him, but you have insane like one-shot ability. I feel like this is a situation we've talked about before about just pulling the objective and then playing off the tri-bush, right? We just cleared tri-bush. You pull right side and play off tri-bush with Blitzcrank any Warwick, like...
Yeah, I don't even have to take this fight. Yeah.
You can let them run into you and just die.
Right.
Alright, this Yone is... Okay, we gotta play him. Wait, I want to see something. Oh. Gets bit. Cancelled. Okay, what? Friend, okay. Okay, what do you think our options are here, besides going to Herald here?
I can hover mid lane. I do need to protect Neela, don't I? As like she's pushing that wave out. Or no?
No, you don't need a protector. I think there's opportunity there rather than protection. Well, there's been opportunity this whole game in terms of like where you want to put your resources, right? I feel like you haven't done that. But this is another scenario. I'm not sure if I've talked about it with you specifically, but Herald, because I think I've seen this from you before, where when Herald's up, you think that's like the next objective, like no matter what.
You mentioned Herald doesn't matter if you dive their bot lane. You did say that before.
Yeah, this is the exact same scenario. If you double kill bot, who cares if Brand gets heralded? You should not auto buff the herald.
Okay. I think I see the issue. Okay. So the issue with what I was thinking was I see Blitzcrank mid, so that means we play for Herald, but instead if I ping him to go bot, then it doesn't matter if he's mid lane, like it can still...
Yeah, so you guys can still shift down. It's not full committal. Like that's why mid lane is such a... It's the land of the free. Like, you can go wherever you want after you clear the mid wave. You have Warwick Blitzcrank with ults against nearly Caitlyn. There's no way this bot tower should be alive. They have to back all the way up. You should be here for this bot fight. You just get lucky here because they double kill your bot. You double kill their bot. Or your bot double kills their bot. Is good. Is not so good because your Blitzcrank's not here. Alright, Nick, this is where we speed run the Herald to mid while they rotate here. You're gonna do this. You're drifting mid right now.
Would he get cancelled by Urgot, or can you not deny that?
No, you can't.
Okay. Oh, right, because it would just... Never mind, it's immune to CC. That, yeah,
he's hopping mid here.
Yeah.
But ideally, before you're moving with Blitzcrank. Like, I'm saying in general, right? We're in the mid game now.
Yeah.
Now you're with Blitzcrank. I'm not saying this is the reason why you killed Caitlyn, but it does help. Now you split up with Blitzcrank. So
Yeah.
it's either Blitzcrank has to be here or you have to be mid. In this scenario, I would probably say Blitzcrank's in the right spot and you're in the wrong spot. Because Yon is showing no intention to defend this mid tower. So you should definitely blow up mid. And Nidalee just showed right there as soon as he hit the sweep. Okay, the pincer. Okay. Why did we wait so long?
I was waiting for Blitzcrank to be in range.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
why
wanted
is
Blitzcrank to
Blitzcrank
be
not
in.
going? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you're talking about him? Okay.
Well, yes, but by talking about him, I'm talking about you as well because you're both just standing on the sidelines. Like, I'm not sure what we're waiting for. Oh, I mean, this is where you need a ping. Like, I don't know. Like, you need to wait for him, right? But he's not going, so why don't you ping
Right,
him?
still not pinging. Yeah.
What is this? Dude, time is money. Like, what are we doing? And then we end up fumbling the bag. Like,
Yeah.
could you have made this easier? By just tanking Caitlyn's damage and just going front to back on this guy? No. What do you think? It's pretty hard to hit
okay.
ults on Caitlyn.
Wait, so what are you suggesting? I ult Caitlyn or?
No, I'm suggesting you play front to back on the Urgot and tank Caitlyn's damage and just kill Urgot before he kills you with your team.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to kill the Urgot before the Caitlyn.
Yeah, so I'm saying do you have to combo this way? Do you misplay by missing your Q there on the E knockup? Wait, you timed it right, didn't
I
you?
got stunned. I can't go through that.
Oh, I thought your Q was always a CC cancel.
No, it's displacement specifically, but if there's a stun in it or a suppress, anything like that, it won't go through.
Okay. Alright, could we have
And I
opened
can't ult him
tip?
because if he buffers his E, then I get flipped.
Okay, he's not gonna buffer if you stand next to the wall. He's gonna see you like now. He's lagging. He's like his screen is here, right? I don't think you should worry about that. That's for sure. Especially if you walk against the wall. There's a lack of vision here, right? Until Caitlyn sees you.
Okay.
Because it's like two options here. Well, we established already we need a ping. Like that's the takeaway for sure. But after that, you're either ghosting on the Caitlyn and ignoring the Urgot, or you have to like open with ult here if you can't cancel his E. Basically. I feel like that's the only two options. And then Nyla uses her W to block auto attack damage on the rest of the team. This guy seems pretty tanky. I don't know if Nyla has the damage to follow up. I mean, you have Stridebreaker. Probably going on the AD is just easier. How are we gonna deal with the Yone? Wait, who made this call? All right.
I do.
All right. Nice. Very nice. All right. I was about to end the video. It's like game's over. Can't deal with the Yogurt or Yone on the side lane. Without like 4 man. All right. Agreed. That loses us in it. There we go. Okay, if Yone touches any of your teammates, you guys instantly lose. Alright, the main takeaway from this game we need to work on is still, I guess, not the same as protecting as the first one. Or not protecting, but like making sure our bot lane, like the time you invested in that they're gonna keep snowballing properly and not randomly give 400, 300 gold shutdown. This one was still more about like positioning. So no, that's confusing. Not positioning. Maybe like I would say planning.
Like the Drake fight was the positioning in a way where you want me to pull the Drake and then
Yeah,
let them hang themselves.
yeah. We've got the Drake situation that's come up. We've got the Herald situation where we're still auto pathing Herald when we still have options on the bot side. And then
Right.
we've got obviously this situation's sort of like new. We haven't reviewed this sort of situation before, but not this one. The one before you just died. Where
Omar fought the Yone or no?
oh no here. Oh wait, yeah, this is the Yone, sorry. Is it? No, this is not the
No,
Yone.
this is the Scuttle fight, and then 850 was the Yone fight. Whereas like Yone and Brand.
Yeah, so this situation, I think this is just the skill of awareness of the wave states. And I would also put this down to like your game plan. Obviously, Scuttle gives you XP, but you still, I feel this phase of the game like really strongly that even if you have 2 kills, the second clear that like 4 to 5 phase, you really just want to be AFK farming, whether that's objectives or because this is a phase where it's kind of the game's kind of dead. Like everyone's can kill each other, but no one really should be dying to each other because everyone should just be trying to get 6 basically.
Yeah, and that's the window that the solo liners are 6 before me, right? At like 5:30.
Yeah, exactly. Like here, I feel if you can get Scuttle Dragon, go for it, right? But like, let's say you review it properly and you go into a similar situation again, and you recognize solo lanes or mid and bot are getting pushed in at literally the worst time when you want to enter river. We can literally just again just rush 6 by pathing up, ignoring bot for like 1 turn, where you do want to play around bot, but you getting 6 is more important. And then you doing like 2 camps plus the grubs, 3 camps plus the grubs, plus maybe you come mid and leech EXP mid and into red or another camp. You get 6, then you can play around bot side. I see that being like a really winning angle.
Makes sense.
Because you actually just do the same thing, like except in so much inefficient way, right? Where you die, you give shutdown, and as soon as you hit 6, you do exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, they
that
kill me,
was
but
the intention, but yeah, I just threw it all away with that scuttle.
yeah, it's more about whether you can get it or not, which is more important. Because I think going for Skull is good, because you set up Dragon. If you can go for Skull, you can probably go for Dragon, right? In that situation.
Yeah. But there was no line of thought in my head of can I get it? Like that didn't.
Yeah, that's
That
the
wasn't
issue.
going through it all. Yeah.
And then this situation we talked about, obviously it's like your own specific, but I also think you should probably be pulling the scuttle down to your bot side. Your mid's like getting pushed in, right? So it's going to be 2v1 no matter what until any comes.
It's in my eyes the exact same thing. I'm not thinking about who can show up.
Fight ready, man. You're always going to be fight ready.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we'll end that one there.